Okay. Hello. This is a video where I'm going to do what I call an ultimate cracker pack. We'll see how far we get. I'm going to do an unboxing of Shadows of Innistrad from Oasis Games. And what we're going to do with it is we're going to open it. Let's see. We're going to open it up and we're going to do cracker packs throughout the whole unboxing unless I get super bored of the cracker packs. Then we're going to stop. But let's start. So the first pack. Should we just marshal this one? Just get rid of it? No, I'm just kidding. So we have Stern, possible. Probably not taking that. Nagging Thoughts. Senseless Rage. Explosive Apparatus is the first one that we'll move over to the side a little bit. Drain Yard Explorers. This card's actually been okay, but probably not taking it over an Apparatus. Stoke Builder, not taking that. Probably do it this way for you guys. Shambleback, that's not happening. Uncaged Fury, I got killed by this card. It's really annoying. Not taking it though. Topplegeist, I've seen people who want to take this card real early. I don't think I would take it over an Apparatus though. I think it's still really good, but I don't think I would take that over that. Tenacity, sorry. I think that card's actually bad. I actually think it's terrible. I've played it and I played against it. I don't think it's great. Graph Mole. I actually think this card is really good. I would probably take this over both of those. A rare Eerie Interlude. Probably not taking that over Graph Mole. Hinterland Logger. Oh, a mythic rare. Pretty sure this card's bad though. Target opponent puts the top 13 cards of his or her library into their graveyard. We're not taking that, but we did get a mythic rare, so there's that. Yeah, I would take Graph Mole out of this pack. I don't think that any other cards are like that great. And then maybe we can kill them with an Angel later, but. Next up, new pack. There's a foil rooted out. We don't really care about that, but there's a foil. Catalog. This card's been okay. I think that like the setup cost of mana for 3 mana is too much. I know that people thought it would be good, but I think it is a lot of mana. The Fox is okay. The Air Inspector's been pretty good, but probably not taking that this early. Scavenger. So this card's been pretty good for me. I know some people gave it like pretty low grades in their written reviews and stuff like that, but I've actually played as many as 3 of these and been pretty impressed with them in my green-black decks. Apothecary Geist has actually not been as good as I thought it would be. I think that this Spirit's deck might be bad. Uncaged Fury, not taking this early. Watcher of the Web is a card that I've been, it's been very good against me, and been pretty impressed with it. Twins of Estate, that card's not going with me anywhere. Creeping Dread, I think, is just a bad card. Spiteful Motives, I haven't played against this yet, but I would play this card. I'm probably not taking it this early, though. And certainly not taking it over Bound by Moonsilver. That card has been real good for me. It's so easy to just sacrifice any kind of different things, so. Our flip card is the 3/3 for 2 that it can't attack unless you control power 4 or greater. It flips into a 4/4. This card's okay. I'm not gonna take it over Bound by Moonsilver. And our rare is Fevered Visions. This card's pretty sweet. I think it's constructed playable, but I'm definitely taking Bound by Moonsilver over it. Oh, look at all this, the smell of these packs. That's what we want. Clue and flip thing. Emissary of the Sleepless. Sorry Sorry, everyone. This card's okay. I think that 2/4 for 5 enters the battlefield if a creature dies put into 1/1 spirit. Card's been better than I thought, just not interested this early. Sleep Paralysis. That's something that I can get behind pretty early. This card is just really good removal. We would pay 4 mana to kill basically anything, and it also stops tapping activated abilities, so pretty good. Ethereal Guidance, not something I'm interested in. Hound of the Farbogs, I keep wondering if this card is good, but I keep cutting it from my deck. Murderous Compulsion. That card is one that I would probably take over Sleep Paralysis. Then we have Fiery Temper. Okay. So we're taking... We gotta pick between these three. So we'll get into that in a minute. And then Root Out. Not that. Upward Revenant. Liliana's Indignation. Not taking that. Murkrut Necropod. Not taking that. Ongoing Investigation. Not taking that. Skin Invasion is also real good. Probably not taking it over Fiery Temper, though. We have a foil rare. Oh, foil rare. I don't think that we're taking that over these cards, though. And then we have a Flameblade Angel. So, I think I just take Flameblade Angel. I actually do think Flameblade Angel is legit. I think that it's, like, very, very, very good. If I hadn't done that, I would probably take Compulsion. I think that it might be better than Deadweight. I'm not sure. But I like it better than both of these cards. So, definitely. That was a good pack. Look at that. What was the rare in that other pack? We have them in 3 packs, right? There it is, Fever Visions. Boom. The shaky camera is because the camera is on a mic stand. Go figure. That's probably not taking Cathar's Companion this early. I have been impressed with this card. Just yawning it up today. You know, the 3/5 body's been pretty good. It's not that hard to get another zombie into play, but I'm not really interested this early. Shard of Broken Glass has also been great. I've been impressed with this, not taking it this early. I have, in fact, played a Gone Missing. I still don't know if I was right for doing it. We already talked about this guy. Gruesome Mutilation card has turned around a lot of racing situations for me in the green-black decks and, like, won me a ton of games. Still not taking it this early. Vampire Nobles not going out this early. I did play a deck with 3 Hellpack Wolves, and the deck was sweet, and I mulliganed a lot, and it sucked. Spectral Shepherd. Card is good. This is the card that I'm moving to the front of the pack. I think that I like it better than the Wolf, so I would move this to the front. So, Lurch's Kindred is... I actually don't know that this card is as good as Hellpack Wolf. I think it could be worse. I'm not sure. I'm probably wrong. It's probably better, but I don't think that I would take either of them over this. But I would take this over both of them. Yeah, Silver Strike, great removal. It's killed a lot of many much guys. Gained me life. Put swings in my favor. Then this pack has 2 rares. The first one is not this. Hinterland Logger. We're not taking that over. We're still taking the Silver Strike over that. Then we have Rattle Chains. This card's sweet. I think it's more of a constructor card, though. And I'm not taking... I don't even know if this card is constructor playable. I think they want it to be constructor playable, but I don't know that it is. But I'm not taking it over Silver Strike. And then, our next rare, Thing in the Ice. I would still take Silver Strike. I wouldn't take Thing in the Ice over that. No, wrong way. Thing in the Ice. The card's sweet and constructed, though. Card looked sweet in the hands of Mr. One Todd Anderson. Okay. Alright. we have Unruly Mob. It is the unruliest, and it's not going into our deck this soon. Pieces of the Puzzle. I'm not really interested in this card, actually, like, at all. I don't know if this card is, like, where you want to be in Magic. Yeah. Yeah. More, like, definitely, I don't think I would play that card ever. 3-Man Inspector. I already said this card is pretty good. Like, I've been pretty impressed with it. Like I said, been impressed with Draenor Explorers also. I have yet to play Shadowback, but I'm sure that there are some deck that wants it. We got our first vessel, the green vessel. I don't know if this one's better or worse than the other vessels. I think it's definitely worse than the white one. Yeah, we're not taking any of these cards this early. This pack's been not the greatest. Not Forgotten. We're not taking this early. Geist Blast is one that we could take this early. I'm going to take that over all these cards. Geist Blast, still instant speed, 2 damage for 3. Not that great, but if you end up in blue, it's pretty good. Forgot Fleeting Memories. I don't think that we would ever play this card. Flip card. We're not going to play the Aristocrats over the Geist Blast, but we will play this. So, this card, it's a 3/3 with Skulk for 4, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you can Windfall. So you can discard your hand and then draw that many cards. This card's real good. I think that this card is a complete and total bomber. And I don't know that I would ever pass it. Like, it lets you just draw the best cards in your deck way more often. And if your hand is full of fluff, you get to get a whole new hand. And I have lost it multiple times in draft already. We did get an emblem, so that's nice. We also got a foil. Necropot's been okay. Man, Stern Constable. Press for answers. Deathless Cathar, that's going to go to the front. The card is pretty good. Wicker Witch, not that interested. Stallion of Ashmouth has been pretty good for me. I think that's pretty easy to get Delirium. This card's been pretty good, but I don't think I would take it over Deathless Cathar. Senseless Rage, not taking that this early. We have the Twins, Structural for Distortion. Where my Carriage, not taking that. Lightning Axe, though. Lightning Axe we might be in the market for. I would take Lightning Axe over Deathless Cathar. I do think red is worse than white, though. Stitch Witch Scab is flying. You can discard 2 cards, return it from the battlefield to your graveyard, tap. From the graveyard to the battlefield, tapped. I would still take Lightning Axe. Slayer's Plate. I've never opened or played against this card. So it's total of 6 to give a creature +2/+0. Whenever it dies, you put 1/1 Spirit into play that you could re-equip to. This card's probably okay. Uninvited Geist is also really good. I like all 3 of these cards. I've never played with this. It seems like it's a high cost to equip, but it does, like, if you just keep putting on the flyers, it's probably fine. I would take this. I think that I would take this and see how it was. It could be wrong. It could just be bad. It could be too much to equip and look back and look like a big dum-dum. Also, I'm passing a Lightning Axe, so that could make me even a bigger dum-dum. We're not taking this. Militant Inquisitor has been okay for me. I actually thought this card would not be that great, but in the right decks, I think it's totally fine. I've had it be 5/6 or 6/5 before with Vigilance and Menace. So, Sword Rider Spirit has been significantly worse for me than I thought it would be. We've already talked about these cards. I've seen a lot of people playing this card, Merciless Resolve. I think it's totally fine as filler, but I would not take it at all this early. Cobble Brute, not that great. 4/5 for 5. It's a good body, but not taking it this early. Murderous Compulsion is next. But definitely taking that over all those cards. I would still take it over Gloom Moro. I would still take it over Invasive Surgery. I would still take it over Graph Maul. But would I take it over Giant Clone? And would I take it over one of my favorite cards in the set, a Cursed Witch? Alter Ego. So it comes into play as the best creature on the board, or just a better version of the best creature on the board. I think 2 colors early in the draft is too much. I wouldn't take this. I actually think this card's insane. I think a Curse Witch is just great. I think this card is also just great. I would actually have a really hard time with this pick. A Curse Witch just turns sideways a lot and attacks. And then if they don't block it, they take a bunch of damage. And if they do, get the other side, which is an enchant player, and spells targeting that player cost 1 less to cast. And then at the beginning of that player's turn, they lose life, and you gain life. It might be upkeep, actually. Yeah, obviously. I don't know. This would be a really hard pick for me. I think I would punish myself, or be punished. I would think I would be disciplined, and I would take the Murderous Compulsion. Even though, in the end of the day, I might be wrong, and our Curse Witch might be, like, one of the best uncommons. Oh, so many more packs to go. Alright, we're just going to do a few non-crack pack style. Let's get something sweet. This card's been pretty good too. This card also been pretty good. We got a Mythic Rare. Not that great. Man, unboxings feel like such a waste of value when you just open the packs. Is this how Owen does it? Just... Deadweight. I would probably take the Deadweight so far. This card has been real good. Look, Constructed Playable Rare. Constructed Playable Uncommon. I would actually just take the Deadweight out of that pack. I think that Hermit of the Nanonals is really good, but I would still just take the Deadweight. This card, Ghostly Wings, has been mildly impressive. I did not realize that I would like that card. I would move Throttle to the front of this pack, I think. And I actually think that I would take Rancid Rats over Throttle. People are going to tell me I'm crazy, but I would do that. Angel of Deliverance. I actually don't know what this card does. Whenever an angel delivers deals damage, there are 4 more cards in the graveyard. Exalted creature an opponent controls. It's an 8 mana 6/6. Oh man, I wouldn't take that card. I would not put an 8-drop into my deck basically ever. I would have to think between the Throttle and the Rats. Except that I actually think Solitary Hunter is great. I would just take the throttle. You smell it? Smell it? Foil! Okay, this is Emissary. I already talked about that card. Not taking this. This card's been pretty good. The Lowland Drifter. Man, this pack is not the greatest. I would probably end up taking Gone by Bishop. I don't think any of these cards are where I want to be. The deck was bad. Nimos of the Dusk is actually just great. I would take it over these. This card's good. We can talk about that in a second. That card's better than both of those. The card's better than that. That card's Brain in a Jar. That card's better than all these. I would take that, right? People might tell me I'm crazy. Like, this Angel might be great, but I think that it's just better than both of these. I would take Deadweight by a lot. Deadweight, too efficient, kills things dead, and makes them completely irrelevant. That's really important. Alright, we already talked about that guy. This is one of the better commons in the set. At instant speed, killing a creature with power 3 or less has been real good. I would take it over Sleep Paralysis, even though that card's great. I have to think about this, but I'm pretty sure I would take Puncturing Light still, because I think that that's better than red. Tooth Collector's real good, and All Is Watching is also real good. I think I would take the All Is Watching. Giving your creatures vigilance is real good. But I think that I would take Puncturing Light over both of these. I think this card's great. Thomas Star, taking that over all of these. Taking that over Throttle? Think about that. Reckless, Scholar, Flip Blade, and let's say Prodder. Not taking Sin Prodder. I have not taken this card early, but I've been beaten by it a lot, so I could be wrong. Man, I think I would take the Reckless Scholar. I think that... Oh, man. Would I? I would probably end up taking the Throttle. I have a sucker for removal early, but I think that this card is just good. I might take this. I might take the Domus Cathar. I think blue could be the worst color in the set, followed by red. But I might end up taking the Throttle or the Cathar. Silent Observer, really good and sealed. Probably not taking it this early. Just the Wind has been really good. Reduced to Ashes. It's removal, but I would take Rabid Bite over that in a heartbeat. You're actually just removing Rabid Bite to the front. Oh, well. Oh, wow. Okay. We have a real conversation. Not taking an edict this early. People really like this card for constructed. I'm not sure why. Leave a comment, let me know. So this has been one of my best uncommons. This has been one of my other best uncommons. I think that both of them are likely better than these, even though I love Rabbit Bite. I think I would take this card. I think I would take this Flip Witch. Maybe not. You guys let me know what you would do, but I think that this is actually a really hard pick. And I could see an argument for this, but I think it would end up being one of these. Man, look at this pile of booster pack trash. And by that I mean this. No, just kidding. Silent Observer. We are 7 cards good and sealed. Inspiring Captain's been real good. I'm not taking it this early. Oh, look, a Deadweight. Let's go into the front of the pack. Over that, over that, over that, over that. Probably over Gloom Widow. Even though I think that card's good, I'm still not taking it over Deadweight. So, confirmed suspicions. Suspicions. This card is a card of magic cards of a magical variety, but you should not take it early in draft. And you probably shouldn't have it in your draft deck too often. It's not great. It's not great. I would just take that way. And we've said that a lot. Deadweight's also not been in packs with, like, great uncommons most of the time. So. Ghostly Wings. So far the best card. I like it over that card. It was a joke, get it, because it was one card. Deny Existence. Nice. Like that. Still 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 like that. I like that better. Like that better. Like that better. I'm not sure about this card. People said it's bad though. Wow. In this pack, I might actually just try to take this and see if I can get it into my deck. Because how bad the pack was. But I think this card is really good. It might be wrong. I might just be supposed to take this card. You know, we're always improving, so even in unboxings, we gotta be thinking. I would take this over that, so it doesn't matter. This over that, this over that. I have a sucker for this card. We haven't talked about this yet, but like this is like my favorite effect in Limited is untapping your guy and making it bigger at instant speed, and like giving it reach. Like this card is. This card is great, and I take it too highly. I have it as like one of my top green commons, and I am so suckerish that I would take it over in Nimbus of Dusk. I know that's probably wrong, but I think it's great, and I would do it. I think this card is better than that, though. I think that Volan Duus is actually just great, and yeah. I would take it over this Mythic Rare. I would not take it over this, however. I would snap take this. It leaves your reel open, and it's just a complete bomb unlimited. Westville Abbey, get it done. Are we halfway through yet? I don't even know. Foil. Harvester Hand. The card's okay. I've played that card once or twice. It's okay. It's good filler. This pack is garbage. I would probably take this first. I would take this over... We haven't even seen one of these yet. I would take Crow Tidings over everything so far in this pack. I would even take it over Math Profit. I think this card is actually just insane. Is this card good? 5/5 flyers. I would play it against this card. I would take this. I would see. Well, would I take it over Grove Tidings? It's like such big clunkiness. It might not make my deck, whereas Grove Tidings is going to make my deck a lot more. I would take Grove Tidings. I know it's like the first pick and you should be taking the best card, but I think Grove Tidings might just be better anyway. So they get a lot of black cards and a lot of green cards and some number of white cards. I think that says something about the set and the best colors. Press for answers. We're not taking that. Inquisitor's Ox. That card's been okay for me. Just the Wind. That has been good. This card has also been okay. But I think we can get better. Maybe. Not really. Devil's Playground. I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter because I would take this. This card's been real good and limited for me. I would take this. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I would take Devil's Playground. That card could be good. No. Yeah, I would take Devil's Playground and try it out and be wrong because both these cards might be better. But I haven't played too much of the set yet, so I don't know how good. That 4-mana one's been really good, but it's also an instant, so. Not taking that. That's going to the front. Ornamenting Voice has been real good. Oh, Welcome to the Fold. And I would just take this Era of the Falcon Wrath, though. Ugh. All right, we have 15 packs to go. Oh, look at it, right one. Anything exciting to take in this pack? This pack was garbage. I guess I would take just the Wind. Call of the Bloodline could be better, and this could be better. Not the greatest pack. This card could turn out just to be great, and this card could turn out just to be great. And it could look like a dum-dum. Hey, this card's been good when I've watched it. I might take this, actually. Flip Rare! It's a 2/2 that flips into a big guy, and then puts 1/1s into play. Deathscotch Recruiter, that card is sweetness. Deathcap Cultivator, also pretty good. This card, though, we haven't opened yet, I think is great in this set. It makes it very easy to turn on Delirium. I would take Puncturing Light over all of them, including the rare 2-drop. And I would take it over all of these and then be sad that I passed it in. Aim high because I love that card. Puncturing Light. I would take that over the Sleep Paralysis. I would be sad because I would take it over the Grove Tidings. I would definitely take it over Harness by Storm. In fact, I am just taking that Puncturing Light. Ruby Mob, card, 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 moving that to the front, moving it to the back because there's dead weight, card, 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 card. That card's been real good. So we got a rare game trail, and we got Researcher, both very good, but I now have this as like one of the best uncommons in the set. So Sinister Concoction basically turns on the Lyrium for you automatically while killing a guy of your opponents. I think this card is great. I would take this card first. Stitch Thingamabobber. The Skeleton. This card's been okay. I've been impressed with this card. It's pretty good against Skulk. It is going out of there because of deadweight. Truth Collector. I think this is a hard pick. I think Truth Collector is like legitimately good. I haven't played with or against this. I would assume this card is good though. I don't know that I would take it over Deadweight. Deadweight's just so cheap. Duskwatch Recruiter. The Marshal. I would take the Marshal. I think that you can make that work for yourself. Look, we didn't take a Deadweight that time. 10 more packs to go. 10 more packs to go. Smelling all the cards. We haven't seen that yet either. Skulk has been a little bit better than I thought it would be. Which makes certain cards better because Skulk is better. Tormenting Voice is going in front of this pack. I think the card's good in this set. Geist Blast is probably going in front of that. I have not played with this card yet. I wonder if it's good. It looks like it's foil on the camera, though. It's not. That would be really pretty foil. Flip Blade. I have seen people take this first pick. I'm not sure that's what I would do. Out of that pack, I'm probably just taking the Geist pack. Like, if it flips, it's like so good. First strike is so much strike, and 3 is so much power. Foil! Not that great. Vessel. Oh, we haven't seen one of these yet. Angelic Purge. This card's totally fine. I've seen people say that they should play this in Constructed. I'm not quite sure about that. Aim High. I would take over Purge because I'm bad. I would take Duelist over that, though. I would take Near Captain over that, though. But, alas, I would take a Pack Guardian over that. I would take a Pack Guardian over that. But I would take... Would I take the Wild Hydra over that? Probably. I think I would take the Hydra. I could be wrong. This card could be better. Pack Guardian has been tied for like the best uncommon for me. Man, people like this card. I have not been impressed with it yet, but a lot of people think it's real good. Not taking Fortified Village. That means we got a sweet pack because it's going to be uncommons. Dauntless Cathar going to the front of this pack. Rabid Bite going, kicking that out. Sorry for any number of these that you can't see because I'm stupid. I would take Rabbit Bite over all of these uncommons, including the SMS. I think Rabbit Bite has been real good for me. Where do we get excited, guys? Oh, Ghoul Caller's Apprentice has been a card that we haven't talked about. This card has been pretty spicy. I've been impressed. Like, it may just look like a 2 for 2, but like you can discard it for discard synergies. You can block with it and get another guy. The other guy's a zombie with the synergies. I've been impressed. I've been impressed with the card. I would take Aim High over it though, because I'm a degenerate, and we all know how much I like Aim High. Jace, Solitary Hunter. Oh, we open a Planeswalker. Man, I would take Jace. I think that card's good enough and limited. It like bounces things and draws you cards and does something at the bottom. Never casts his first spell each turn to counter it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would take that card. I don't know that the ultimate has anything to do with the fact that I would take it, but I would take it. Man, if only that card costs 4 mana, that would be sweet and constructed. Pieces of the puzzle, we already talked about that. Not it. Probably it. And we haven't taken a Fiery Temper yet. It's been in like a bunch of packs with good cards. Okay, well, bye Fiery Temper. I would take this Fireball. Wow, Fiery Temper's like getting none's love. We have 5 packs left, and we haven't taken a Fiery Temper yet. Quit! 2/2, 4/4. 2/2, 4/4. We already said we're not taking this rare. I would move Ghoul Colors to the front. I would take Rabbit Bite over it. I would take Rabbit Bite out of this pack. I don't think that I want 8 drops. I guess, like, if I was in a really slow black-white deck, I could see myself playing this card. Now that I'm, like, thinking about it. Because Delirium you can get. But, like, you have to just deal damage with it? So deal damage to anything, not even to a player. Strength in Arms has been pretty good for me. I have seen that thing make many, many 1/1s. But I think that I would take the Duelist over that. I would take the Duelist over all of these, except for Avacyn's Judgment, which we're taking. I like Avacyn's Judgment quite a bit limited. Obviously, it's like a really, really good Fireball. That's little Purge goes to the front. Purge staying at the front of the pack. This card's been real good, by the way, everybody. Baywhite Courier, when it dies, you put a clue into play. It's been pretty good. Pure the pages, pour over the pages, also been good. This Fiend here is okay. Get Spoon. 3/2 haste. It flips whenever a werewolf in the battlefield under your control, you can transform it. I would take this. I would take that card. I would take the Silver Purge. Get Spoon also has been moderately impressive for me. We said that it might be good, and I think we were right from testing so far. But I would take this. Everybody in the comments tell me how bad Gift Spoon is. and how it's been bad for you. Next up, blah, blah, blah. Purge goes to the front. Silent Visitor. Foil. Do I like Visitor? Huh. I think I would take the Perch, though. It has not been hard to sacrifice permanents in this set. Last attack, here we go. Arlen Cord or something, or foil Arlen Cord. Throttle goes to the front. We have that same pick that I worry about. Oh, but this card, Paranoid Perish Blade. This card's been really good. I don't know how hard it is to get Delirium, but I've been in white, but like I've got it pretty easily. I think this pick would be hard for me between the Rats, the Throttle, and the Blade. We're not taking Phobia. Solitary Hunter has also been really good. I could trade out that like Hunter's like better than these cards, but I would take one of these three. So, well, that's the box. Not the most exciting box, but you guys gotta hear me open a lot of booster packs and see. We got a Jace, we got a Thing in the Ice, we got a Westbell Abbey. So yeah, hopefully we learned something there, and hopefully if whatever stupid picks I make, you can correct me. I don't think I saw any of that discard bounce spell either. So it looks like we didn't see all of the magical cards, but yeah, there's a Phobia, and thanks everybody for watching.